Hello, Ria. How are you today?
I am fantastic. Thank you for asking.
You look absolutely amazing, I have to say. She came in here, y'all. If you could see what I see, you'd be like, wait a second. First of all, she's got the hat all dolled up. Then from the hat to the shoes, I have to say they are completely blinged out. Now, she is definitely a director of a beauty pageant. She knows how to come through with the beauty. Look at her. And then the lipstick. OMG. You know, the lipstick and the purple hair. Everything is on point. I mean, how did you do that? When you woke up this morning, what was your first thought?
I'm going to my interview, so I have to look like I feel.
Look like you feel. I heard that because that's what they say. What you say with your mouth shall come to pass. Look like how you want to feel. What is one of your affirmations that you use on a daily basis?
This is my life affirmation. Dedicate yourself to the truth, no matter the cost.
I love that. Dedicate yourself to the truth, no matter the cost.
Understanding how when you make a life change, when you transform to something higher spiritually, you have to be able to stand on your truth. And whatever that costs you, the price is worth paying.
I love that. Whatever it costs you. I love that. Okay, so talk to us. Now, for people who don't know how amazing you are, I mean, because I got to go through the whole website, then I got to read the back of the book. I'm trying to read them. I'm going to go get the book, but we're going to talk about the book in a minute. I need you to tell the people who you are.
I am multifaceted, firstly. I am not just a national pageant director, not just an author. I am an international real estate agent. I'm licensed in Illinois, Indiana, Punta Cana, and Ghana.
What? In Ghana?
Yes.
Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? License in Ghana. Now that is a level up.
Yes, I'll be in Ghana in December. And I'm going with my sorority Sigma Gamma Rho, but a couple of those days that we're off, I'm also going to see properties.
Really?
Yes.
Well, let me put my bid in right now.
That's right.
So, is it true that I know that they said Kenya stopped taking the U.S. dollar? Is Ghana on that same page?
No, Ghana's taking your money.
Oh, she knows that for sure.
Absolutely.
So, from beauty pageant to real estate agent to author, how do you wear those different hats?
It isn't easy, but it's about time management, prioritizing what's happening immediately. For example, the pageant is November 4th. So although I'm still working with my real estate clients and I'm still promoting the book, my main focus until next month is the pageant.
Okay. So you have to just prioritize. You wake up in the morning and say, it's all about pageants today.
Yes.
And then the next day you wake up, it's all about real estate.
Not usually the whole day, usually sections of the day. Like, for example, when I leave today from our interview, I am going to work with two of my buyers in real estate. And before I got here, I was on the computer working on some things with the pageant. And I have a couple of people that work with me for the book promotion. So I get in touch with them, send them messages and they respond back to me and I do what they tell me to do. But they know that that's coming after November 5th. Because the day after the pageant, we still have some things to wrap up.
Right. Because that wrap up after an event is amazing.
It's everything. So you can, evaluate what worked, what you want to tweak, what you want to adjust, what you want to improve. So, yeah, they'll talk with me as far as, okay, we're getting ready for this in November, but it will be starting November 6th for the book.
So when you do the beauty pageants, are you part of picking the ladies that get to actually be in the pageant? Do you do the coaching? What part do you do? I know you're the director, but are you hands-on with the other parts?
I'm actually very hands-on because anything that has my name attached to it, I want to make sure how it's running. It's not that I don't trust my team, because I do. And there are certain things that I'm not as hands-on because I have people in place that I know will get it done. But I'm still involved. I'm still listening. So we have, for example, for the delegates, they have every second and fourth Thursday workshops to discuss how to walk, pose, smile, all the way to what does your life look like if you are a reigning queen. How do you make that type of life adjustment? Because we're not asking for people to go on sabbaticals from their jobs or anything of that nature, but it's more to getting the crown than just that night. You're promoting your advocacy, You are speaking to other women about what empowered you to be a delegate. You are that face of the pageant for a year. So we have to make sure that they're ready for that, because some people think, oh, that night I'm out here shining on the stage and then I don't see you again. And that's really not it. This is a commitment.
So when the girls are walking around with their sashes on, that's forever. After you win that sash, you're wearing that all the time, or do you take it off?
No, you're wearing it for 1 year and then you are outgoing. Okay. And depending on your desire and your level of commitment to the pageant, you can have what is called an ambassadorship, which means that you would represent us on a different level, but still be connected to the pageant.
So do they come back next year? The girls, like, if they won 1 year, are they allowed to win the next year again? Or once you win, then that's it and you have to wait? You know, like the presidency, you have to wait a certain amount of time?
No, they would have to wait until, if they are crowned, they have to wait until after they are an outgoing queen. So if the ladies that are crowned this year cannot participate in next year's pageant, but then they can participate afterwards.
Oh, wow.
The ladies that participate this year that were not crowned, even though they're all queens, but if you're not a reigning queen, you can participate next year.
To keep on going.
To keep going, if that is what you would love to do.
Okay, so I have to ask this question. What is the stigma with beauty pageants versus supermodels?
You know what? Because they're two different wheelhouses. Mm-hmm. When you're a supermodel, you're working the fashion industry and you're on a whole different level with it. Whereas with pageants, although you represent designers, it's not so much about the clothes, it's about you. So there's a difference. And even with the Beyond Beautiful World pageant, this is not actually a beauty pageant, because there's so much more to it than the exterior beauty.
Oh, I love it.
One of our foundational points is a mandatory area of competition, which is called the Phoenix Rising Testimonial. This is where the ladies have up until 5 minutes to talk about something that they have achieved, overcome, or a combination of both. So, and they've been told from the beginning, what you say is going to change someone else's life, because you're going to either give them the courage to speak their own truth, or you're going to open a door that they did not even realize existed. So we've had topics as serious as sexual trauma in children. We've had topics where we're going to actually have a topic from one of the young ladies that was a Division I volleyball player, and what that took for her to get to that level, and where it took her after she left college. So there's so many things that each lady has experienced that is important in her life. But there's somebody out there, because we have an in-person as well as a virtual audience the night of the pageant. You may never see the person that you touch the most.
Wow. So people can watch it virtually. They don't have to be there. Oh, that's nice. They do not have to
be in the house, although we do have VIP tables and we do have individual tickets and general tickets. But you don't have to physically be there to be a part of the Beyond Beautiful World pageant experience.
And what's the age limit? I know it starts as young as like 2 years old, right?
No, we deal with only adults. So we start with the diamonds, and they are 21 to 29 years old. The rubies are 30 to 39. The emeralds are 40 to 49. And the sapphires are 50 and older.
Wow. So I need to call my mama. Mama, you need to be in the pageant.
Tell her come on for next year. We actually, in our inaugural year, the delegate that started the latest and was the oldest swept it.
Really?
She was Miss Beyond Beautiful World.
I love it. You guys, are you listening to this? You guys hear it right here on 107.3 VIP. I'm that girl, Olivia. We're going to go ahead and jump into some music, and we're going to be back with Miss Ria Harris.